You guys, it's not even 2026 yet, and I already want to help you with Christmas for next year. I have a gift you can give your child or children for 2026 on Christmas. It doesn't go under the tree and it costs nothing, nothing but your time. And I promise you, it'll be better than any gift you get them to unwrap. All you need is a pen or a pencil and some paper. That's all you need. Bear with me. This is a good one. You need to listen. You need to do this. I know you have goals and plans all next year, but I want you to try to do this for your children. So, back in January, my child who loves words of affirmation expressed to me that she's not getting enough from me. She's not getting the words of affirmation that she longs to have. And I hated that. And I tend to want to argue and defend myself, but I couldn't because I know that's a fault of mine, but I've been trying to get better year after year, expressing gratitude, expressing my emotions and how I feel about each person that I love. It's so important to do that, but it doesn't come easy to everybody. It doesn't come easy to me. I didn't grow up with that in my household. And that's something I'm trying to break and get better with. And I think good things. I think good things all the time about my husband, all the time about my children, but I forget to say them. Or things just get busy and I don't take out the time to remember and tell my child that or my husband that. And I have unique ways that I have been able to do this with my family, and I want to share them with you. And this one is a brand new one this year, and I want you guys to try it out. I promise you next Christmas is going to be such a blessing to not only you, but your children if you do this. Please just try. Okay, so when my child expressed that, I took it to the Lord. I thought, Lord, and I was kind of hard on myself. Like, I know I'm like that, and I know they need this. I know they want this, but help me. How can I show them I do love and appreciate them? I am proud of them. I do acknowledge what they do outside and inside of this home. He told me to write it down. He told me to write it down. Each kid has wins all year long. I've got Shaylee's, I've got Aubrey's, I've got Matthew's, and each child has about 2 pages full of success that they've had this year. And how many times have we had success in our own lives as mothers, as parents, as individuals, in work and life, and we're so hard on ourselves. We forget what we did that was good. And that's why my husband and I were so passionate about journaling. He's way better at it than I am, but we know the importance of journaling. When I homeschooled all three of my kids together, I would stress to journal. I would make them journal for at least just 5 minutes about anything. They could brain dump, they could just say what they're thankful for. They could say what happened yesterday, or today, like whatever. Some of the things my daughter journaled, my oldest, she's silly. Some of the things she journaled was so funny. My mom's making me write this. I have nothing good to write. Aubrey is smacking and it's driving me insane. It was funny what they came up with. And I've tried to get my kids to journal. Some are better than the others. Some seasons are better than the others with them journaling. And that's okay. That's okay. So I thought I'd write down their wins. And this idea did not come from me, guys. I can't think of such great ideas. I give credit to the Lord. And oh my gosh, how amazing this was on Christmas Day. So, all I did every time I noticed something good about my children, or even if it was a funny memory that happened in their lives, or something that I taught them, or something they discovered on their own, I jotted it down. You want to have a notebook that is close by, one that you always write in. And if it's not close by, jot it down in your notes on your phone. Jot it down on a sticky note. Put it somewhere where you can grab it and then go to your notebook and write it down. Maybe you could just have a notebook only for that, specifically for your kids, to write down their wins. This was great, guys. I can't stress enough how great this was. And it's not too late to start new traditions. This is a new tradition, and I have a 20-year-old. Thank God. I'm so blessed that she still gets to live at home. She didn't move away. She goes to college 45 minutes away. But she lives at home still. I have a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old. It's not too late to start new traditions, especially when they're as good as this. So, nobody knew in my household. This was a secret. This is a secret I've been working on all year. All 3 of my children did not know. My husband didn't even know. So when Christmas Day came, we opened all our presents. They put all their presents in their room. All was good. I said, hey guys, I've got one more gift for you, but I need each of you to come in my bedroom individually, and I want to give you your last gift. And so, one by one, they individually came in our room. My husband had no idea what I was doing. He's like, yep, okay, guys, do what your mom said. We're doing this. And he didn't even know what we were doing. So I got my notebook out. I said, okay, guys, all year, God gave me this idea. And all year, I've been writing down what you've learned, what you've been through, and your wins. And I want to share them with you. You've got about 2 pages full. So relax and listen, and I'm going to share. And I shared it and shared it. And at the end, I prayed for them. I prayed for them, all the wins they had that year, that God blessed them with, even the hard times that they were blessed with. We're blessed with hard times because then we have growth, then we have wisdom. I thank God for that over their lives. And then I prayed for the year coming, all the wins that are coming, even the hard times that are coming. And I thank God for each kid and just who they were and who they're growing up to be. I did this for each kid, guys. Not only was it a blessing to them, but it was a blessing to me. And my husband, all of them were so impressed that I worked all year on this. And my husband, after I prayed, he prayed for each kid. This is a gift you cannot buy. This is a priceless gift. And I thought about it, like, I could print this off and they could keep it if they wanted. But this is treasure. This is treasure for them when they get older to look back on. And they will see that I did pay attention. I paid attention to their lives. And yeah, I want them to look back and see that I did care. I did pay attention. And I'm still working on expressing my gratitude and my appreciation and my thoughts about them, which are good thoughts. Most of my thoughts are good thoughts about my kids, but I forget to express them, let them out. I just wonder if you struggle with that too. Am I the only one, or do you struggle with that too? I would love to know in the comments if you struggle with that. Let's work on that. Let's break the generational curse of keeping our mouth shut, and let's open our mouths and express blessings and gratitude towards our family members, not only our children. You can do this for your husband if you don't have kids, and you or maybe you have kids and you're always expressing your love to them, but not your spouse. We can't forget about our spouses, guys. Maybe your spouse doesn't journal like mine does, and you can write down their wins. Maybe you have a spouse who struggles with depression or they're hard on themselves. Pay attention to the good that they're doing in their lives. Write it down. Bless them at the end of the year with that. And if you struggle, you don't have to pray after you do this. And if you struggle with praying out loud, you have all year to work on that. I promise you, The kids will not judge you. If this isn't norm to you to pray out loud, they will be blessed. They really will. These are just my thoughts. These are just my good ideas, but I don't claim them. They're from the Lord. They're from the Lord. And I'm so blessed with this idea that He gave me. I want to bless you before 2026 starts. So you can get your pen and your paper ready to jot down the wins of your children or whoever in your household that you love. Thank you, guys.